Hey everybody, Rich and Mike Fury here with Anglers for our What's Hot for this week.
We got some stuff.
We got a ton of stuff. So I think the elephant in the room is the Northland lures that we got in. A huge selection for all you perch fishermen out there, and there's even some larger sizes for some of this stuff for snakehead, for bass, for even some stripers in the rivers. Really nice selection. So you have your smaller lures over here. These are going to be great for any of your panfish, crappie, bluegill, definitely some white perch lures in here. Great from the dock. We could rig them for a little bit deeper water if we wanted to do some jigging, some vertical jigging for them. Little nail tail soft plastics come pre-rigged with some extra baits, which is nice. Always have extra baits on hand because those plastics do get torn up. Moving over to some of the larger stuff, we've got some feathered jigs. Again, these will work really well for all the panfish that we've talked about.
Under a bobber, just cast them with some white line, jigging them around, they work really well.
Anybody that comes in the store and talks to me about perch is going to know that I love rigging tandem stuff for perch.
Yeah.
And so these mostly come with a 2-pack, which is nice. So you can tandem rig these. One will do a full tandem rig, which is really nice. Makes them kind of dart around a little bit, gives you some extra action. Moving over to some of the larger stuff. So these are pretty cool. It's a flat flutter style jig from Northland, but these come with glow sticks, and they tell you which color comes in the pack. And on the reverse side of this is a little clip that the glow stick goes in. So you break the glow stick, get it glowing, and then it'll illuminate from the other side and through this little chamber in the middle. And when the glow stick dies out, you have this tool to simply pop the glow stick out to replace it with a new one. So anybody that wants to fish around the docks at night or early morning, late afternoon in that low light, just gives it that extra element.
And everybody knows, like, as the water gets colder, perch don't leave, they just go deeper.
Exactly.
So you can fish around the bridge pilings, or even just deep holes and mark fish and throw that, and it works great. Catch those jumbo blackbacks.
Absolutely. It's a great fish to go after. Moving over, we've got a few other blade bait style where you've got that elbow, gives a little spinner style, nice little paddle tail. Those are some great baits. They've been around for a little while.
Butterfly blades.
So these butterfly blades you actually can use in rigging. So they have a little hole in the middle. There's a 3-pack here. You'll slide your line through that hole, and then you'll put your bait underneath of it, and this will spin in the water, which is a really nice attractant. A couple different colors.
I like them. I love to make my own flounder rigs, so I love to use those for added. Especially the orange, like the salmon red and the chartreuse and the metallic chartreuse. They work great for flounder. Give it that vibration and flash that flounder go crazy for.
Well, what makes these really great for that is the fact that you don't really have to cast and retrieve to make them move. You can do is just a slow drift, and in the current they just sit there and they slowly spin and flutter and flash, and so it gives it a lot of action without you really having to do a whole lot with the rod and the lure, which is nice. Lastly, with Northland, we've got these larger spoons.
Jawbreaker spoon.
These things are
jaws.
Pretty wild. They've got a little bit of weight to them. It's got some lead in there.
I think they're a ½ ounce.
Let's see, they are. Yes, they are a ½ ounce.
Yep. Yeah. Be able to cast those like a bullet.
It's got a little bit of weight in the front, so it's going to give you that ½ ounce. Rigged weedless, so you can throw it into the muck if you're going to use this for any snakehead. And they've come these rubber skirts on, give it a little extra flair, a little extra movement, flash, undulation in the water, which is really nice.
Those are going to be great, especially for slower water snakeheads. Like when the water gets colder, just slowly retrieve it over the bottom. And
absolutely.
They're going to work great.
And that would be great to throw in this new Daiwa. So we have this new Daiwa. This is the CR80, the new bait caster from Daiwa. Nothing really super fancy about this reel. Feels great in hand.
Budget
for $80. It's a $79.99 reel. So this is a nice price point if you're looking to get into bait casting and you want something that's going to be the step up from a pre-made combo. This would be a really nice reel to consider. And it would be great to throw for snakehead. And I wouldn't even have a problem using this for striped bass if I want to do some vertical jigging. Yeah. Big fan of the bait caster for vertical jigging for striped bass. It's got your adjustment on that side, on the outside, so you don't have to really get into the reel, which is nice. Another great lure that we could be throwing would be from Savage Gear. This is the Cicada, so I'm sure we've all heard some out there now. It seems like every year is the year of the Cicada, but they're definitely out there now. We've had quite a few around the store. This works similar to
a jitterbug.
So you actually cast this, you'll attach to the front, the hook's underneath and in the back, and as you cast this, it casts through the air like this, in this direction, but when you retrieve it, these wings will open up. And when those wings open up, it actually walks on the surface of the water and does a lot of splashing. So it's a really, really cool presentation. You don't want to reel them too fast. You reel them too fast, they kind of go wonky and they start flipping around. Just a nice slow retrieval and they just walk right across the water. It's got some rattles in it, so it's going to make some noise as it comes through. What else do we have here down in the lure section?
New color for us, or a new size, I should say. The ZMan scented jerk shads. This is the 5-inch and electric chicken. Everybody knows electric chicken is a great color for striped bass. This is the scented one, so it has the Procure scent inside. Everybody knows that we all here at the store love our ZMan plastics. We're obsessed with them. Have hundreds and hundreds of packs at home. No exaggeration. But that's going to be a great one for you striper fishermen. Yeah,
durable, durable, durable. That Elastec is really good stuff, especially around the toothy fish. That's the one soft plastic you can fish when you're fishing for stripers and the bluefish show up. You don't have to change to something different. They hold up pretty well.
Yes. More along the spinner line and perch and stuff, we got some new MEPs in. We have our whole wall stocked up of MEPs, but we got some new colors in the Aguila bait series. We have them in different colors, the green with the red spot, the pinks and whites, and then the reds and golds and everything. We have them a couple different sizes. They're great for snakehead, perch, bass.
Yeah, MEPS is one of those companies that's been around forever. Old school company. Grandfathers were using it. Great grandfathers were probably using them, and they haven't changed. They don't need to. They work fantastic.
In every single tackle box, no matter what I am fishing for, what species. If I'm not catching fish, I'll throw a MEPS and I'll end up catching fish because they just always work. For some reason, it's just...
The Agli is a fantastic lure. It's been around forever.
Yep. Rattle Traps, we got them back in full stock. We have them in a couple different sizes, the saltwater ones and the originals, and some good color patterns. This is like a perch shad style. This is the glow with the green back. We also have them in the perch sizes. So for all you guys that want to use them for perch and panfish, we have 3 different sizes, or colors I should say, in that size. They are going to work fantastic.
And the Rattle Trap is one of those lures that we always like to say, if you were stranded on a deserted island and you had to have one lure to catch dinner to survive, the Rattle Trap's it, right? It works for everything. Freshwater, saltwater, inshore, it doesn't matter. They make giant ones you can throw offshore. You can troll them. You can cast and retrieve them. It works great. They're all the same style, but they have different BBs in them depending on which, whether it's a rattle trap or a knocking trap. And they're really, really easy to use. If anybody's never used a rattle trap before, it's pretty simple. You cast and you retrieve. It makes noise as it goes through the water. It rattles through the water. I like the shiny ones personally. I like to retrieve them where I'll do a kind of a steady retrieve and I'll pull occasionally. I don't like to jerk it. I'm not popping it. I'm just kind of giving it a steady pull and just retrieving a steady pull. And it really kind of varies that rattle, which is nice.
I guess so. Next, we're going to talk about a little bit of hunting stuff. I know it's deer season's in full swing. It started on the 11th. A lot of guys out there deer hunting. So we have a few harvesting knives. So we have the Buck here. It comes with 2 sets. A regular knife and then like a skinning or caping knife, which is a nice lightweight knife. It comes with this nice sheath here. That's always a go-to. Then my favorite, the Benchmade. This is the Saddle Mountain Skinner with the gut hook. Nice thing about these knives, they are nicely weighted, nice wood handle. This one has a gut hook. They have serrations up here, so it's really nice to get in and have control of the knife. I will only use Benchmade for hunting. It's literally, I have a couple different styles. They make a couple different styles. I have a ton of these in almost every style because they are insanely sharp. They stay sharp for a long time. The warranty, everything about them is just fantastic. You could shave your arm hair with this. And they come with they actually redesigned them with the new sheath and a little bit different aesthetics and stuff like that. But they're super comfortable in the hand. They're fantastic.
You truly do get what you pay for.
Yes, I can't speak highly enough about the Benchmade.
Nothing like a really good quality knife to make life easy when you got to do some cutting.
I guess we'll go on to some Costas.
Costas
new limited edition. The American style. We have a couple different styles of men's and ladies in the red, white, and blue. So we have some red frame, blue lens, and black lenses with the blue frame speckled, red, white, and blue. We have this one that kind of looks like water-ish or driftwood that's blue with the white Costa logos. They're just cool. And then all you women out there, come get them. The aviator style blue lens with the speckled red, white, and blue sides. That's just awesome. I know, Lindsay, these are your favorite, absolute favorite, one behind the camera. She wants to get these.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Costas, fantastic glass, fantastic.
You can
frame.
actually see what's out there.
That's right. Absolutely. Lifetime guarantee.
Yep. Moving on. Fisher's popcorn, guys. We have the regular caramel popcorn, and then my favorite, the Old Bay caramel popcorn. People are like, oh, Old Bay and caramel. No, the unreal. Unbelievable.
It's good stuff.
I could eat
absolutely
12 of these bags and still eat more. They're fantastic.
Two Maryland traditions in one bag.
Exactly.
Hard to go wrong.
Yep. Moving on to some alcohol, because it wouldn't be a What's Hot video without any type of alcohol.
Absolutely.
American Mule. It's a Moscow Mule in a can. This one is the Moscow style. We also have the Southern style, the Mexican style, and the tropical style. Don't know what those consist of, but they sound great. This one has American flag on it, the mule. I mean, that's just cool. How cool is an American Mule?
Guaranteed to be refreshing.
Guaranteed to be refreshing, or something. I don't know.
That's right.
And then new to the market, Bud Light Platinum Seltzer. Nice thing about these, 8% alcohol. Yeah, alcohol, high alcohol seltzer. They come in the wild berry, citrus, and blood orange, made with agave. I haven't tried these yet, but I like the Bud Light Platinum regular beer, so I'm sure this is going to be a good one. Pretty refreshing on those last few days of the hot summer. I know it's slowly going away.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess we should move on to some Beretta clothing, guys.
Yeah, fresh in. We've got some Beretta sweaters. We've got the full zip, and then we also have the 3/4 zip, which is a nice...
Everybody knows about these windproof sweaters and the Beretta, how awesome they are. We finally got them back in. They are the most comfortable, the warmest sweaters out in the market. They are absolutely fantastic. I can't rave about these enough. My dad, I got one about 8 years ago from my dad, and he still wears it every winter, and it still holds up like a chain. I mean, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I just got one, and I can't wait until it gets cold.
Yeah.
I'm really excited
You're turning on your AC at your house, I'm sure.
Pretty much.
As cold as it will go, and just sit around in your sweater, aren't you? Yep.
It's going to be great for just run to the store, at the clay range, wherever you go. And then we also have some new Beretta shirts in. This is the blue one. We have a couple different colors in this one.
Super nice quality.
Oxford style button down.
Classy look if you want to go shoot clays when it's a little bit chillier and just look fancy, or go out to eat, or do whatever you want to do in a nice button down.
That's right. Absolutely.
Go downtown Annapolis.
Stay classy. That's right.
Yeah. I think last but not least, guys,
we've got some rods.
We have some rods.
So we're pretty exciting. We've been talking a lot about the Battle 3s, the Penn Battle 3s, and it just doesn't stop. So we had the Battle 3s come in, then we had some combos come in, and now we have the Penn Battle LE. This is a pretty neat looking rod. So white blank with blue trimming. Same Penn Battle that we offer, but this one as a combo comes with the blue instead of the gold trim. So pretty snazzy looking outfit we got going here.
Wind grip style.
Wind grips on the handle, split grip down at the bottom with the wind down at the butt. The wind grip, for those that don't know, it's been out for a little while now. It's big in the golf industry. Super tacky. Gives you lots of traction and grip, even when your hands are wet. So that's really, really nice. Don't have to worry about that rod flying out of your hand.
Nice one-piece guides.
Has the durable guides just like the ugly sticks. So there's no insert in these. So it holds up really, really well, which is nice.
For you guys that like to throw your stuff around and don't have to worry about your ceramic inserts breaking out, because these are a one-piece. And it's fantastic.
We have them in 4 offerings. We've got the 2500, the 4000, a 5000, and an 8000. Obviously on various rods as the reels get bigger.
Oh, I thought they'd be on the same rod.
Nope, not the same rod.
Nice 8000 on this rod.
That's right. That's right.
For all these Northland lures.
Covering everything from the bay all the way up to your surf guys. So it's a good outfit to have. Sticking with that, we did have a handful of the traditional Penn Battle combos come in. So the traditional black and gold trim, but a full outfit. Yep. So we have these for offering as well. Right now we have the 3000 in stock. So we've got a lot of these rigged up with braid, ready to go, ready to hit the water.
My favorite thing, cork.
Yes.
Cork on the the grips, a locking nut on the reel hand.
So yeah, this is fairly new for some of these Penn reels. You actually have the locking ring in the back. this ring moves the reel seat. It holds that down, and then this will lock to it. So you don't have to over tighten these to keep the reel from coming off. These are going to kind of go against each other to prevent that reel seat from backing off, which is really nice.
Exposed reel,
reel
seat, so you can feel that blank for extra sensitivity.
So that's the actual blank of the rod.
And it's very comfortable.
Yes, very comfortable. Has the same guides on it, those durable guides that don't have the insert on them, which is nice. And then we just had come in, just unboxed them. We're getting them on the shelf right now. Some new St Croix. This is the new St Croix Triumph Inshore.
Ooh,
really pretty.
Ooh.
Very pretty blank. It's got like a greenish, bluish, kind of grayish color blank.
Similar to the Tide Master, but not quite there. I like this color blank. It's pretty cool looking.
And it's a part of the Triumph series, but St Croix is adventuring out. Instead of the Triumph just being kind of the Triumph series, we still have the Triumph. Those are the new rods we showed you a while ago. They got that blue color to them instead of the black they used to be. But the inshores are going to be more stouter rods. They're going to have inshore style tapers. So for us guys fishing for the stripers and the redfish, and even some of these in the heavier sizes for cobia.
Oh, for sure.
So these are going to be a great inshore kind of saltwater brackish rod that'll kind of really come in handy. They're really nice rods.
Double foot guides, all the way up.
On the heavier models, they have the double-footed guides to give you even more strength, which is nice. So got a good handful of these coming in already here. So
I'm excited. I might buy one tonight just because I'm a big fan of St Croix. And
they're nice rods.
Let alone a new rod, I'm going to have to pick one up.
That's right.
So.
Well, that about does it for us here. We hope you enjoyed this week's What's Hot, and we look forward to seeing you guys when you come in.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Good luck. Have fun out there.